Hello, I'm Deb Knight. Welcome to A Current Affair. Marine scientists predicted it 20 years ago. Now, just as they warned, parts of this town are slipping away. The idyllic coastal spot is being battered by erosion, with homes and businesses in danger of falling into the sea.
There's something out of the ordinary that's actually happening right here.
The community in Mother Nature's firing line.
And coastal erosion is coming and is getting worse in different places.
Businesses and homes in danger of slipping into the sea.
The situation is dire, it's urgent, it's an emergency.
Lancelin, an hour and a half north of Perth, known for its pristine beaches. But that beautiful coastline is expanding rapidly.
I was actually up at night sort of watching the footpath drop into the ocean. It was that loud and it was that intense.
Lancelin Sands hotel owner Glenn Trebilcock bought the pub in 2022. He was told to expect some slight erosion, but not this.
We've lost close to about 35 metres in effect since February of this year.
35 metres?
35 metres.
His land is being swallowed up by the ocean. The grassed area at the front of his property used to look like this compared to now.
The worst case scenario, you're thinking my pub's going to slip into the ocean?
Absolutely, absolutely. Or the caravan park, which is the lowest point, that turns around and breaks its banks. Overnight, I think the biggest one we came out to was probably about 8 to 10 metres that had disappeared.
Glenn has been driving the pressure on council and the state government to act.
Very angry, very frustrated, very forgotten, very cheesed off, you know?
Yeah.
The situation is dire. This is about the survival of Lancelin. And if there was a bushfire coming, you'd be out there putting out the bushfire. We need the state government and the Shire to be acting with urgency.
Nationals leader Shane Love is backing the township.
What are you going to do for those householders who are going to lose their houses, or those pub owners who are going to lose their businesses and have nothing? They'll walk away penniless.
The state government announced a $150,000 emergency fund to help tackle the issue. Glenn wants that money to be used sooner rather than later.
Potentially turning around and getting a wall down with some of the geotech enviromatting, like a living wall kind of stuff, to prevent any further erosion in the short term. And then in the long term, potentially groins, or even filling the reef out the front there. Just something to divert the water and divert the flow and bring nature back to a balance.
I think the main concern is if the dune breaks, then there could be inundation. So the people behind us and along this north end of town are worried if the water comes in, what's that going to look like?
Shire President Linda Balcombe concedes it's frustrating how slow the process can be.
Everybody's got a different view on it, and we're tied up with regulations and legislations. We can't just jump in and do something.
What's the erosion done for tourism?
Absolutely killed it. There used to be a good half a dozen sort of tour companies that would come up in the afternoons. They've either been up to Cervantes, but they'd turn around, they'd come up, they'd walk around the footpath, walk up to the lookout, take all their photos, pop in, have a cup of coffee, have a beer, and then move on their merry little way.
And they don't come anymore?
They don't come anymore. They've bypassed a lot of the town.
Lancelin relies on tourism. Ironically, the town attracts people because of its sand, with dune surfing a popular activity. But it's the unstable sand at the other end of town that's driving people away.
So Glenn, what's this pipe?
That's the tail end of my reticulation that used to keep all the grass nice and green. I had the best lawn in Lancelin.
So the lawn was out there?
The lawn was out there.
It's pretty scary stuff.
It is scary stuff. It is scary stuff. It's going to be, as I said, slippery slope by Christmas.
The emergency fund of $150,000 isn't going to go far, and whatever plan they come up with will probably be a temporary fix. Locals want this problem taken seriously.
It's not enough to fix the problem. You're talking in the millions, you're not talking in the thousands. And it's a great little place, it really is.
We come here every Christmas and where's it gone? Just really shocked at how quickly that's happened.
They're only new owners there, but I understand they'd be pretty worried what's going on. They're losing all their beer garden at the fronts.
At other erosion hotspots, artificial reefs have been installed to disrupt wave power. Seawalls have been put in or groins erected.
There are many options that you can actually do. What I'm saying is that is a cost. It's not a cost 150,000. We're talking about 15 to 20 million, and plus about 5 million, 10 million. You know, the cost is going to go up in maintenance. Ongoing costs.
UWA coastal oceanography professor Chari Patiarachi.
The best thing to do is to basically do nothing.
Retreat.
Everywhere in the world have to realize that our coastlines are going to erode, particularly with climate change, and governments have not enough money to protect all the beaches where it's going to erode.
For Glenn and the locals of Lancelin, it's worth every penny.
You can't just sit there and go, oh, geez, poor Lancelin. If we were down in Scarborough, if we were in Coslow, we were in Fremantle, if we were anywhere else, you know, things would have happened. All the way around the world, never seems to be an issue. And it's always preventable and it's always actioned in a timely manner. Here, not so much.
Yeah, and Glenn tells us that he is still waiting for those emergency funds to be put to use. For the businesses in the area like his, it would certainly be money well spent.